This is Gold and Blue Now on WVMetroNews.com. Now, here's your host, Tony Caridi.
Well, hi, everybody, and we welcome you in to Gold and Blue Now, our first ever edition of the show from Metro News Television. I'm Tony Caridi, and we invite you to join us here each and every day as we update you on the college football season and beyond. We'll have the latest news on the Mountaineers, plus the Big East Conference. I'll be joined by the likes of Hoppy Kercheval, Kyle Wiggs, Chip Fontanazza, and the entire Metro News crew as we bring you the exclusive updates on what's going on in the world of Mountaineer football. And let's start right off with it. Of course, West Virginia getting set to take on the Thundering Herd of Marshall. You know, going into the year, the question was, who's going to be the lead running back? Well, as we approach this season opener, the answer is still unknown. It's going to be a bevy of running backs. A lot of those guys, freshmen, who will be carrying the ball on Sunday against the Thundering Herd. Andrew Bowie and Dustin Garrison have both looked very good in preseason camp, among others. And both Garrison and Bowie admit they're surprised they're getting such PT so early on.
You know, I was expecting, to let the older guys do their thing, and me and Andrew, sit in the back and watch. But when me and Andrew got here, we were the ones taking most of the reps. Whether it's like in the offensive meeting room, like learning the plays and stuff, or just out there on the field making plays. Me and Andrew, we both go out there and we have that mindset that we have to compete.
The Mountaineer program has had a history of having 1,000-yard rushers over the last decade and a half. That might not happen this year. It could very well be committee all season long. We'll have to wait and see if one of those guys emerge. Now, what else is going on in the Big East Conference? Now, the Mountaineers, of course, play on Sunday, but we've got a lot of activity going on as early as Thursday. Joining us now, as he will all season, Kyle Wiggs with the Big East Report.
Thanks, Tony. 3 Big East Conference teams made off-season coaching changes, including, of course, the Mountaineers, who gave Dana Holgorsen his first opportunity to be a head coach. Also, Connecticut lost its coach, Randy Edsall, to the University of Maryland. UConn went out and hired one of the most successful Big East coaches of all time, as they brought former Syracuse coach Paul Pasqualoni back into the league. Also at Pitt, a former Mountaineer assistant coach, Todd Graham, will bring his high-powered offense into the league.
I'm excited about bringing our style, our high-octane style to the Big East. You got Coach Holgorsen bringing his style, which is, that's 2 of the most explosive offenses in the country over the last, 4 or 5 years, and that's exciting.
That certainly should add a level of intrigue to the annual Backyard Brawl, which this year will come up November 25th in Morgantown. That's the Big East Conference report. Don't forget to check the website for daily updates on the Big East Conference at WVMetroNews.com. For Metro News Television, I'm Kyle Wiggs.
Before we say so long, here's a reminder for you. Coming up this Thursday, the first ever Dana Holgorsen statewide sports line on Metro News. We'll be inside the Morgantown Event Center for a massive indoor tailgate party. Of course, we'll be joined by the head coach from 7:06 until 9 o'clock, taking your questions and talking Mountaineer football. Also, members of the WVU Marching Band, the WVU cheerleaders will be there. $2 hamburgers, $1 hot dogs. Wear your game day attire. Come out and have a big time. It's the first ever Dana Holgorsen statewide sports line on Metro News this coming Thursday beginning at 7:06. Well, that'll do it for this edition of our first ever Gold and Blue Now. We'll see you again tomorrow right here at WVMetroNews.com.